Armed Forces Day 2024 was celebrated by a local veterans group this weekend.
People who want to become teachers now have an apprenticeship all their own, and a local development group receives national attention. We'll have these stories and more.
I'm Kevin Anderson, filling in for the vacationing Jon Holder this week. Yeah, it's warming up, and we should see some thunderstorm activity late Thursday night into Friday morning, but we should be okay for those graduation ceremonies. More in your forecast in just a little bit.
Coming up in sports, one local high school athlete has put pen to paper. There's a couple changes for some local athletes and coaches. We have more on that in just a minute as EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards.
And I'm Mike Stedham.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming.
Oxford American Legion Post 111 held its Armed Forces Day ceremony this weekend at the Memorial Gardens Cemetery and Dogwood Cemetery. The program featured music from the Saxe High School Brass Ensemble, the Oxford High School Concert Choir, and several local singers. One of the participants, Aiden Chassie of the Saxe Brass Ensemble, says the program is especially meaningful for him.
Because it feels like I am honoring the veterans who have served in my family. My great uncle who served in World War II, and my father and grandfather.
Roger Baker, the Sergeant at Arms of Post 111, says this annual program is his organization's way of reminding the public of the sacrifices made by the United States military.
Well, to me, this is showing gratitude towards the ones that has come before us and that has given their life so we could have our lives free and easy as we do.
Two of the members of the Oxford High School Concert Choir, Kason Hudgens and Malin Ussery, say that they have family connections to the military.
It means a lot to me. I have lots of family who have served in the armed forces and who have sadly passed away, and it means a lot to keep their legacy going and honoring them the way that they deserve to be honored.
I agree with Kason. I also have many men in my family, mostly men, have been in armed forces, and I'm just really appreciative for what they do for our country, and I just think it's so brave, and I love coming out here and supporting all these groups of people and knowing that they have fought to be where they are, and seeing them so happy with the support we're giving them makes it all worth it.
During the ceremony, flags were placed on the graves of veterans by members of the general public, assisted by the American Legion members. Both cemeteries had been marked with small white marker flags to ensure that every veteran's grave was decorated.
When we return, apprenticeships are now being offered at area schools.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Jacksonville State University is one of 4 Alabama colleges launching a teacher apprenticeship program in cooperation with area schools. Dr. Christine Calhoun, JSU's Interim Associate Department Head for Education, says this is a collaborative effort with the Alabama Office of Apprenticeship. She calls it a significant milestone in the state's educational landscape, removing barriers for people who want to become teachers. The program will integrate 3 academic programs at Jack State: secondary English language arts, secondary social studies, and elementary education into the apprenticeship framework. The apprenticeships are designed to meet the evolving needs of the education sector and open new avenues for aspiring teachers to gain hands-on experience in the classroom. More information about the Teacher Apprenticeship Program is available at www.alapprentice.org.
The Gadsden Etowah Industrial Development Authority is one of 24 groups nationwide that have been recognized by Business Facilities Magazine for creating new development initiatives. The IDA was honored for the Venue 2, an entrepreneurship and innovation center located at the Venue at Coosa Landing. This project offers a cooperative working space for businesses and industries with top-of-the-line technology. The award recognizes initiatives that are delivering results toward capital investment, job creation, and quality of life. The Gadsden Group was one of 3 winners in the small community category. When we come back, local police are asking for your help.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Gadsden police are asking for the public's help with the investigation into the death of a local man. The Calhoun Journal reports that police found the body of Daniel Joseph Garman Sr. inside a house in the 2300 block of Forest Avenue last Thursday. Investigators are requesting that anyone with information about this case come forward. The Detective Division can be reached directly at 256-549-4622. For those who prefer to remain anonymous, Crime Stoppers is offering a cash reward for tips leading to an arrest in this investigation. I think typically Memorial Day is when we say summer has officially arrived, but
officially it is warm outside.
Sure does feel like summer already, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Yes. Well, and I guess we're going to be saying this for the next 3 or 4 months.
Well, I'm pretty sure we are on that loop now where it's just kind of the same thing over and over. But to be sure, Kevin Anderson joins us now. He's filling in for Jon Holder, joins us in the EAN Weather Center. Kevin, tell us about the weather.
Yeah, it's going to be the same, but we are warming up, getting toward that 90-degree mark with some showers possible on the flip side of Thursday and Friday. We're going to go to break and then come back and talk more about it. Stay with us.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
All right, the high for Monday, May 20th, 85 degrees. It will cool off down to 63 for tonight. But look at this record high for this date back in 2017, 97 degrees. I don't want that tomorrow. I'd rather have this, 41 degrees, the record low for this date back in 2021. That's not going to happen. We'll take a look now at the weather on your street. It's Eagle Crest Boulevard in Jacksonville, Alabama. Clear skies tonight. Overnight low, 61 degrees. Looking forward to Tuesday, if you're going to be out and about, maybe Bedford Lane and Anniston, you're going to be working out in the yard, you're going to need to apply the sunscreen. Lots of sunshine, high 88 degrees. And your 7-day outlook looks a little bit like this. Again, no rain to talk about until we get into the wee hours of Thursday morning. Showers possible for Friday. Now, a lot of graduation ceremonies here on Thursday. We should be okay, but 2, 3 in the morning, we should begin to see some showers moving into the area. That's going to be the trend. Look at that, 40% chance, 50, and then we'll stay right in that margin, though, until we get into Monday with a much better chance of rain. Temperatures will kind of taper off right there about 90. We shouldn't go any higher than that. Let's take a look at the map, the graphic. We got a clean sweep tonight with temperatures today, again, everybody into the mid to upper 80s. And yeah, Katie, we're going to warm up a little bit more and possibly hit 90 sometime around the weekend, maybe on Sunday. All right, we're going to go to our friend Namath, who's talking about signing day in sports. Stay with us.
Thanks, Kevin. Good to see you this week, by the way. Hey, Weaver soccer might have struggled this season, but that did not stop one athlete from having the opportunity to play at the next level. Weaver's boys soccer will be the first to tell you that this season did not go the way they wanted. In the midst of that, Haven Niblett still gained an opportunity to play soccer at the next level. The 5'6" midfielder is going to play college soccer for North Country Community College in New York. North Country Community College plays in the Mountain Valley Athletic Conference. The team is coached by Adam Parker. Good luck to Haven Niblett as he plays college soccer at the next level in New York. One local school has begun the search for a new softball coach, and the decision is expected this Friday. White Plains is searching for their 4th softball coach in 4 seasons. White Plains principal Andy Ward announced that Lex Muncher will not return next season. A new coach is expected to be announced this Friday at the Calhoun County Board of Education meeting. White Plains came up just short of making the state tournament this past season, but it was still a great season for the Wildcats. White Plains finished with 28 wins and 16 losses, while only being 1 win away from the state tournament. White Plains has really struggled to find direction since losing legendary coach Rachel Ford. White Plains will return some impact players next season as Leighton Arnold and Callie Richardson will lead the way. 2 former standout running backs from Calhoun County have been in the transfer portal seeking their next opportunity. We have an update on where things currently stand for Ron Wiggins and Dominique Thomas. Former Jacksonville High School and Jacksonville State running back Ron Wiggins entered the spring transfer portal, but ultimately chose to stay at Jacksonville State University. Ron was named the most valuable player of the New Orleans Bowl after rushing for 126 yards and a touchdown. Ron has rushed for over 1,000 yards in his career with 12 rushing touchdowns. He was an all-state player in high school after leading Jacksonville High School to the Super 7. Former Ohatchee running back Dominique Thomas started his college career at Union College in Kentucky. After making all-conference his freshman year, he transferred to Clemson. He enrolled at Clemson as a walk-on in 2022 before earning a scholarship. This past season, Dominique played in 12 games for the Tigers, rushing for 116 yards and 1 touchdown on 18 carries. Dominique entered the transfer portal and spent this spring at Georgia State. After 1 semester at Georgia State, Dominique re-entered the transfer portal and has now chosen an SEC school, Ole Miss, as his next destination. This picture is from Dominique's social media. That's it for EAN Local Sports. Let's go back over to Mike and Katie.
Thanks for the update, Namath, and we thank you for watching today.
You can find us here every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube and on a variety of sites, including our website, the Calhoun Journal, and on Newsbreak. Just go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you.
And we'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.